Hey guys, welcome to the video. I realized I didn't film an intro, so just wanted to tell you guys, I'm going to be putting in some clips from the first day of the New England 900 where they were doing the Crown Vic race, and then it's going to progress into, clips from the Burnout competition day. So hope you guys like the video. Catch you later.
It's awesome. Crazy, right? Yeah. I'm gonna go this way. Then I'll get yelled at.
Yeah, a little bit, huh? You feel it back then. Okay.
Wait, I'm not done yet. Hold on. Let me get a little. Can't take Italians anywhere. Swear to God.
Tonight, and I'm like, I can't miss that. Let me load up my Crown Vic. I heard there's a Van Free. I heard there's Crown Vic racing. Tomorrow, he's going to come over and he's going to participate for the first time ever in a Crown Vic race. He did not get to qualify in that car, that 70 car. He'll start tailing Charlie, but I'd say it's going to be fun and exciting to watch. You have Travis.
If I can end where I start, I'll be happy. Well, best of luck. You got a NASCAR driver starting at the tail end of the field. Good luck. All right, let's make some noise. Tommy Effia rolling off from the A spot, starting in ninth.
Buenos dias!
That's what I'm talking about. Drivers up front, they look pretty terrified to have to get ready to go and do this. And one of my takeaways from the drivers' meeting is a lot of the questions they asked, they created a rule after they asked the question. So it's kind of flying by the seat of their pants. So that sounds like NASCAR from about the 60s, right? Is that what I'm understanding? That's exactly what I was picking up on. All right, so the field's starting to roll away, and we'll take a look at our starting lineup. Starting on the pole is going to be the number 42 of Rob. The Indy 800 winner from earlier this year, the 18 of Zach Walker. He'll start 14th. Rolling off from the 15th position is going to be Ty Braun. Starting 16th is going to be the 33 of Brett from PFI Speed. And then in the 9th row, you're going to have the starting 17th is going to be the 199 of Travis Pastrana. And our fast qualifier from earlier, the number 3 of L.S. George rolling off 18th. And Larry, a guy that you are very familiar with in all your years of covering NASCAR. How about that guy starting at the tail end of the field, Greg? As always said, stick with the field. Absolutely. Has won races in the Cup Series, and what's now the Xfinity Series, as well as flying work their way up to the field. Race fans, we are getting the one to go signal, and we'll go green next time by as the lights will go out on the Stafford Speedway. Pace car lights are out around the rest of the speedway, and the sun sets off into the west, and we are ready to usher in a new event. The cars here at one of the most historic racetracks in all of New England and all of the country, Stafford Motor Speedway. Lights are coming out around the speedway as we get ready to illuminate this half mile, and we are ready to go. You just saw fireworks there in the infield. I promise you there'll be fireworks probably down in turn 1 and 2 after they take the green flag. There will be fireworks aplenty here in the inaugural running of the New England 900. Pace car heads for the infield. Fans begin to rise to their feet. And here we go for the first time at Stafford Motor Speedway. The New England 900 is underway. The green is out. Let's go racing at Stafford Motor Speedway, boys and girls. Down they go into turns 1 and 2. Right out of the gate, it's Roman Atwood quickly to the race lead. Forrest having issues as Forrest losing his way up the racetrack, and he's going to drop all the way to the tail end of the field. New challenger up front at KSR, Kevin Smith on the rear bumper of Roman Atwood as they come by for the first time at full speed. saw Robbie Layton in that 42 car. He was all the way up on the high side battling for the third position. They go back off into turn 22.
New race leader is the 78 of Kevin Smith.
Colin earlier was telling us about these cars overheating in these bigger tracks. It makes me wonder, did they finally just cook the engine in that 24 car Kyle Booster Boy?
So Kyle, who started sixth in this one, as we take a look at the replay, and I mean, that thing is just absolutely grenaded, Larry.
That has all the look that maybe temperature got the best of that engine. Cletus McFarland pulls to the inside. Down in turn 1.
Drivers that have run a little bit higher, you see that bottom groove open, and Cletus going all the way down to the banking, trying to take advantage of the quick way and the low line around the racetrack. These two drivers continuing to swap the lead back and forth up front. How about at Stafford Motor Speedway? What a show. Cletus McFarland and Travis Pastrana leading the way. And we've got the battle for fourth. Tommy Etienne, the 13th. Gets a great jump and a great restart. He's going to pull away from Pastrana. Pastrana's going to try to block the advance of LS George down on the bottom. Zach Walker going to walk up the track just a little bit as Cletus goes side by side with Jack Finn, Jimmy for fifth.
Either Kevin Smith gets really good restarts or everybody else gets bad restarts because he pulls away on every single one of them, and there's been plenty of them.
My first question to Kevin would be, what are you doing on these restarts differently than everybody else? And I don't know if he'd want to tell his secret. That last time by, Cletus and Jack Finn, Jimmy made a little bit of contact down in 3 and 4. They're going to do the same in 1 and 2. Pastrana went way up the racetrack. That opens the door. Here comes LS George the second.
That almost opened the door for Zach Walker to get third away. Yeah, they restart in first gear, and then they shift to second, and that's what they race in second gear.
LS George, remember, he was your fast qualifier earlier tonight that had to start all the way at the tail end of the field, and he has somehow, some way survived all the carnage and all the chaos, and currently rides in second with less than 3 laps remaining. This next time by, we're going to see 2 laps to go.
Kevin Smith is saying he's pulling away now to a good 5, 6, 7 car length lead. Guys, let's try to get these last 2 laps in.
Kevin Smith, a former winner at the Freedom 500 back in 2021, and a winner at Indianapolis back in 2023. Here goes Pastrana sending it now. I'm curious to see which drivers still have that boost left at the end, and when and where can they use it. Coming out of turn number 4, the white flag waves for the 78 of Kevin Smith.
Pastrana has taken over that second place. They go to 1 and 2.
Of course, taking a few down to the bottom, trying to get that second spot away. But for the driver of the number 78, he had to start tonight in a backup car. Works his way through turns 3 and 4 for the final time. The winner of the inaugural New England 900 is Kevin Smith from KSR. He holds off the 198 of Travis Pastrana in second. Third goes to LS George. Zach Walker is fourth. And rounding out the top 5 is the number 69 of Jack Stanch.
Yeah. Let's take him back.
Lining the decks to celebrate the win, KSR Kevin Smith, winner of the inaugural New England 900.
After the New England 900, time to sit in traffic. Hell yeah, brother.
Clean this up over here. A weed whacker. We need a weed whacker to fix this. Can't cook in the weeds here. You know what I mean?
Today on the Joe Grotto cooking show.
Mozzarella.
See, if the baby was here, he'd love to sit up and watch the driving cars and
Yeah.
Hey, Ma. Fucking awesome, bud. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, CJ. Hell yeah. Good luck, man. Love you, bro. That was a good burnout show, bro. It was good. You did really well.
You did awesome.
And then you gotta do Killer D, obviously. So.
Oh my God! Oh my gosh! What a rip! Are you not entertained?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the place could use
Woo! That's what I'm talking about right there. Hell yeah, brother.
So what happened to the...
Hey, buddy, you want to sneak in over here? You want to see?
Thank you.
Of course, yeah. I remember when I was a kid, I wish I could see all this stuff, you know? Get it, brother! The one that's under the black cover over there.
Alright, up first. He's just gonna warm up that a little bit. We got Cessna. Who's seen Cessna do a burnout for? Just a few guys. Who wants to see a Cessna do a burnout?
Woo!
Alright, this is speed drop. Speed drop.
It's so different walking out through that big parking area with no people. I was looking up, I was like, where the fuck is the
Oh, he's gonna do a 360.
Racers, on your mark, go. And here they come down the home stretch. They're neck and neck on the line. Josh out on the outside. He comes back, gets up the head, and plants the goal. I don't know.
He sandbagged. He did the old shake and bake.
All right. Well, that's going to end as an undetermined competition. All right, I think I got the results.
Step in here.
George, can you say something funny for 5 minutes? First of all, Buenos Dias! Man, thank you guys so much. This place has been freaking incredible. Mainly because of all you guys. Everyone was so nice, so easy to talk to. You guys are freaking great. As far as that foot race, I don't know about undetermined. Josh clearly spoke those guys. I mean, by at least 2 feet. And he's about 2 feet shorter, so I feel bad if I was this ramp right now. But, man, this has been awesome. I'm gonna tell you right now, those last 2 cars, yeah, I mean, it's pretty clear right there. Well, I mean, he's huffing and puffing. But he's pushing through it. Look at that neck, all swole up, big Cuban head. Look at him. Look at him. That's right. Victory, I like it. I mean, the fingertip, I get it, but nah, not in my book. Open class, man. This has been great. All our winners, super stoked. Jack and Jimmy with another trophy. White trash just gets the job done. Am I right? It's loud, it's got power, and it's got wheel speed. Wow, we got a tight competition for the pro class over here. They are really crunching some numbers. Oh, the pizza. Oh, I can talk all day about that new Patriots pizza. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna tell you guys right now. We sat down, me, Jack, Zay, and Cleet, and somebody else, I don't remember.
Parker.
We ordered 12. Alright. We wasted a lot, unfortunately, but it was the best pizza I've ever had. Sally's pizza. Everyone said I gotta try pepe. We'll do that next time. If we come back next year, then we can try another one. Yeah, you guys definitely got pizza figured out. It sounds awful quiet in here. Can we get a little USA! 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 That was some serious calculating over there. Alright. Listen. I saw the points. I saw the standings. I said, let me see this done. It's all verified. It's right. I guess it took me by surprise a little bit because we have deductions for things like if you end your run early, like if you blow your tires 40 seconds, or if you don't pop your tires, or if you back up. A lot of deductions, right? Which everyone knows the rules from the driver's meet. So, number 6 in the pro class, we have Tyler Oberst. Tyler, you out here? There he is. Congrats, brother. Number 5, Andrew Angeli. There he is. Number 4, Jackson Jimmy in Killabee. Hey, good news for the guys under him. Your payment gets bumped up a notch because James doesn't take the money. Number 3, Adrian Cuthbertson. Adrian, where are you at? It's Kidma. All right. Number 2, Patty McLaughlin. I believe that's Cuddles, right? Number 2. What's that? Batlin. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to get these names right. And number 1, in American, Plumber's Crack, Nick Littell. Nick made a full complete run and popped both his tires after 1 minute, but not before 2 minutes. Let's hear it for the Plumber's Crack. Brother, are you shocked? You look shocked. Hey, dude, listen, all those guys know if you back up, you're out. And you made a full complete run and got the points you needed. Complete run, man. This is your first time winning a pro class? Well, I guess it's been a little bit, right? 2023. Well, that last year? I ain't bad, all right. All right, guys, give it up for all the pro competitors, all the rival competitors, all the open competitors. There's some guys taking on some serious cash tonight. I just want to thank all the drivers for making it out, all you guys for waiting through the rain. All I can say now is thanks to Stafford Motor Speedway, thanks to the Freedom Factory crew. Thanks for watching. Do it for Dale. We'll frickin' see you later. Hey, I know some of you guys want some pictures, so I'm gonna come out there in a little bit and get some pictures with you guys. I'll stay here till 5 a.m. if I have to, all right? Other than that, we're calling it a night. You're the man, brother.
I can't tell if that's air or nitrous. Is it? Hell yeah.
Sounds like an ear.
No, air ride.
Ear rock.
Trying to get it out of the lines. Here comes JH. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't realize it was green.
I thought it was.
Have a good night, man. Thank you. Well, that'll do it for this past weekend's event. Everybody's packing up, going home. Great turnout. I mean, sold out both days. And even today, people who drove more than an hour, they were able to get their own ticket because the event and the coordinators felt bad. They didn't want to turn people away, so they just went ahead and sold them tickets. I think the track capacity was like 10,000 or something. They pre-sold 6,700 tickets, and yeah, that'll do it for today. Now I got a 2-hour drive ahead of me, so wish me luck. Yeah.
TT 2024.
That'd be good. That'd be good. Well, found my mom. We're waiting in line for Garrett to sign some stickers that she got in order to win the track hawk, or not the track hawk, TRX. My bad. Yeah, that'll do it for today's vlog at Stafford Speedway. We'll see you guys when we get home safely. Maybe even I'll film a part where we meet Garrett and shout us out. What do you think?
Again.
What do you think? Yeah. Guys.
Alright, we gotta get back to business. Good, how are you?
Dude, I tell you, man, it's crazy seeing you in person. Because on the camera, you don't look this tall.
Yeah, the camera doesn't do it justice.
Oh my God.
It's nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you too.
Hope you enjoyed the show.
Oh, I loved it.
I think we'll come back. I mean, I crashed our pace car twice, so it'll be.
Yeah, but these guys doing the burnouts out in the parking lot.
I did hear about that.
Yeah.
But the crowd out in the parking lot after the rain.
It's a good thing there's so many people, but it has its challenges. So I think they're excited. I think we'll be back.
I think so.
Yeah. So thank you guys. Appreciate you showing up. It's a two-way street.
Yeah,
so
I know.
thanks.
We stuck it out though in the long
Yeah,
run.
no, seriously, that's big.
Thank you, man.
See you
Take
later.
care. Take care.
Yes, sir. Stick with it.
Well, it's the following day, Sunday, after the New England 900, the first event here in New England that Cletus hosted, and honestly, it was so much fun. I've been wanting to meet all of them and go to one of their events for years now, ever since he bought the Freedom Factory. Honestly, like, I was so tired by the end of the day yesterday after the burnouts. Like, I got home, I showered, and then I just couldn't put my mind at ease because it was such a great event. I mean, I've been wanting to do this for a long time, either fly down to the Freedom Factory or whatever, but I want to show you guys a little bit of what I got. So I got everyone's signature except for Vice Grip, and obviously Demo Matt couldn't make it, so couldn't grab his signature. But I kept the parking passes. Don't mind my nephew in the background. I got the parking passes as well.
So I'm gonna save all this stuff and probably make like a shadow box or put this stuff in a frame and just, you know, something. His first event here in New England, so I figured, you know, I got everybody's signature, and except for also Travis Pastrana, I forgot I didn't get his. And Kevin from KSR that won the New England 900, but that's all right. You know, those guys were busy and I didn't want to bother them, so no big deal. There was also a guy, an author, that was selling his books for kids. I got the hardcover books. It's the T is for Turbo ABC book. And I got 2 of them, one for my nephew and one for my son. Got them signed. You know, he just put a little thing in there to Ajax, which is my nephew, and then signed his signature as well. Let's see, what else did I get? Oh, my mom got me a couple of stickers. The Make Shit Happen, James's Nova, I believe, and it, you know, it's his signature, and then CT24. And then the Go or Blow Turbo sticker with his signature again with CT24. I'm probably not going to put these on anything. I'm probably going to frame it with alongside the other stuff that I got, just so that way it's all safe and sound and I don't ruin the stickers. At one point yesterday, during the burnouts after Parker kind of slammed his Challenger into the wall, he was sitting out over by one of the fences by turn 1 and 2, and I found this piece of rubber on the ground from probably the Crown Vics Racing. So I picked it up and saving it as a little memento. I gave a piece to my buddy CJ that I met that day. Unfortunately, his friend had to leave him. His friend had to leave him because his father was having some issues and got hospitalized. So best of luck to CJ's buddy's father. I hope everything turns out okay. Best of luck, positivity, everything, thoughts and prayers. So gave CJ a piece of this rubber. Honestly, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna stick this with the asphalt from the Freedom Factory when I got that. I don't know. It was just kind of a quirky little thing. Oh, also, so I'll tell you, actually here, I'll show you one more thing I got. So my mom didn't bring a hat yesterday, so I got her the old Cletus straw hat and had Cletus and Ty sign the hat for my mom. So now we got one of these hats, which is awesome. So she got entered for the TRX, and then same thing with the sticker. She bought that at a different time and got entered for the TRX then as well. So a bunch of people are probably not going to see this video, but eventually they might. Yesterday I was wearing my Peak Design camera clip and, you know, failed to check to see if it was tight, and I went to go buy earplugs for the burnout competition because we were going to be sitting infield. Just wanted to be up close and personal. And a bunch of people saw my camera fall off of my hip. Damn planes. But my camera literally fell off my hip, crashed down onto the concrete over by the wooden bar and their I forget, Stafford Springs, the Motor Speedway had their own kind of merch shop and everything, so you bought the earplugs over there. But literally, my hands were full of stuff. I turned, started to walk away, and my camera just fell right onto the ground. Luckily, I had my circular polarizer on the camera on the end of the lens, and it took most of the fall. So I don't know if you guys can see it from there, but I'll show you. It quite literally cracked this, and bent the metal right here and got stuck to the lens. But thank God, you know, this was on here, or else I would have been out a couple grand for the lens. Yeah, so filter crashed. Well, the whole camera crashed on the ground. My filter broke, and then a bunch of people stopped to make sure, you know, I mean, they all kind of gasped and looked at me and were like, oh no. But the filter was stuck on the lens, so I couldn't get it off. I asked somebody if they had better grip strength to try and pry it off. They were actually able to turn the outside of the filter, but they couldn't budge the part where it screwed onto the lens itself. So I've seen this trick and I've used it before. You get a hose clamp that's pretty close, the same circumference as the filter and the lens. You put it on there, tighten it down, and then you're able to get enough leverage to unscrew it. So I was trying to ask other photographers and other people around there if they had a hose clamp, and couldn't find one at all until I remembered the day before during the New England 900. My father was talking with Archie from what's his YouTube channel name. So like I was saying, I remembered that my father was talking with Archie from SOS Transport, the guy that does all the transports for Garrett or Cletus, taking the Crown Vics, you know, to each race and whatever he needs really. My father was talking with him for probably an hour or two, because I brought him to the event. I invited him because I didn't really have anybody else to go with. My sister was busy with work, and my father was able to take the time off to go with me, at least on Friday, for the New England 900 and the van pre-race. I knew that he probably had some parts or tools or something, like a wrench or something I could use to take the filter off. And I went over there. Really cool dudes. I mean, just stellar guys. I was talking with Archie, and he said, "Yeah, man, I got a box full of them over there. Just go check it out. See if you can find one." And one of the other guys that Archie works with, or maybe even is related to, I'm not too sure what the relationship is. I was just kind of panicking, trying to get this filter off so that way I could get some more pictures and everything else of the event. So we were able to get the filter off, and Archie, you know, asked if I could get some pictures of his truck that he just built. I know that he didn't have any room on his car trailer, you know, his hauler on his semis, so he actually had to take his personal vehicle with the car trailer and tow it all the way up to Connecticut, probably from Texas, since that's where they're based out of. And you know, I took some pictures for him, everything else. You know, jokingly he asked me if I wanted a set of spark plugs from the truck, and I said, yeah, man, I'd love to. And he was like, no, I'm just kidding. You don't have to take them if you don't want to. And I was like, no, dude, that'd be awesome. You know, it's a nice little memento, nice little memory. So I took 2 of them. So I'm gonna try and see. That's why I wasn't sure if I wanted to put, you know, all the paper and the stickers in a picture frame, or if I wanted to make a shadow box, because obviously you can't fit spark plugs in a picture frame. So we'll see what I do there, but you know, when I have it all figured out, I'll definitely be posting it and sharing it on the fan page and whatever else. So a lot of cool stuff happened. It was unfortunate that it rained, but it kind of worked out in the long run, because a lot of people left thinking that it was going to be canceled, and you know, they weren't going to continue doing burnouts that night. But no, it panned out perfectly. It rained for about 40 minutes. A bunch of people left, and then we were able to get, you know, a better view of the burnouts and really see how Garrett and the whole team just wanted people to get their money's worth. You know, they definitely felt bad.
but they showed out for the people who stuck around. So you know, it was raining for quite a bit, and I noticed, because I was in the infield with my mom and our friend CJ, so we came back to get some cover underneath the awning at the midway of Stafford, and we looked around. We were trying to get some food, so we got a burger over there at the midway, and I noticed the wind was starting to pick up and the umbrellas were starting to go, so I yelled at somebody to hold the umbrella down because there were kids sitting under it. He looked at me for a second like, what? And he turned around, saw the umbrella starting to fly away, and I was like, grab the umbrella. And then I went over to the other one, and I held it down for a family with their little toddler. You know, everybody was just super cool there. It was an awesome event, awesome people. And then I realized, I was like, oh crap, there's nobody over at Archie's stuff. So I ran over there. I saw that they had a bunch of chargers and like electronics out getting rained on. So I grabbed all that stuff, tried to stick it underneath their tent and cover up their tools and just cover up basically what I could, because I didn't want to mess with their stuff or you know, I know some people are kind of weird like that, but I felt like since Archie and I have been talking the past 2 days, it'd be somewhat okay and acceptable for me to go over there and cover up his stuff for him. So they were all still over by the burnout pad with their truck trying to get it covered and trying to not get the water into their headers, because it's all open headers for their truck. So finally one of the guys from Archie's crew came up, broke down the tent because the wind was going crazy, and apparently their tent did flip up and land kind of on the other side of their semi. Luckily it didn't hit the semi, but you know, it's scary because you don't know, those things can take off and go into the parking lot, damage people's cars, people can get hit by them. I've seen that before. You know, Archie finally made his way back over to his stand, or where all of his stuff was, and I met up with him trying to let him know, like, look, I was the one that kind of moved everything around, so that way he didn't worry and had kind of peace of mind that, you know, it was somebody that he kind of knew that wouldn't take anything, or, you know, it's crazy people nowadays, you never know. So we got to talking. He was like, you know what this means? I think this qualifies for something. He looked at the guys and he was like, I think this qualifies for a ride-along. I was like, what? Really? I was like, dude, I wasn't expecting anything out of it. You know, I just purely just trying to be a nice person, trying to cover up their stuff. Because I know if it was my stuff and I was stuck, you know, a couple 100 feet away or somewhere else and I didn't have anybody over there, I would be freaking out and worrying about it. So that was pretty cool. He said that we should probably stay in contact. I gave him my information and we'll see where it goes. He said they're probably looking at doing another event at the Freedom Factory this coming April in 2025. So he said if I can make it, we could possibly arrange a ride-along. So that would be awesome. I would love that. Spoke with Alan after that towards the end of the night when he wasn't super busy, and he said, you know, just email events at Freedom Factory. I don't know, I'll have to look at the Freedom Factory website and Facebook page and try and see where that email is. That way I can keep in touch and just figure it all out, because I like to plan things ahead and not worry about it, trying to get everything all organized and whatnot. So yeah, honestly, these guys, you know, we hold them up on such a pedestal, but they're just regular dudes. Like, yeah, they may be a lot taller than us, but they're just super cool. They're all down to earth. Garrett's mom was super cool. Even Brittany and Roman Atwood, they're super cool too. I saw them the first day, hung out with them for a little bit, talking with them, got their signatures and the whole nine. But just
you know, you see what they're like on camera, and then you make your own opinions and verdicts about how they might be when the camera's off. But dude, they're all just super cool, normal guys, like nothing. You know, some celebrities, like actual like Hollywood celebrities, they may be a totally different person, and you know, they may be snooty and snobby, but these guys are just regular people. So that was really awesome. Yeah, it was a long day for sure. We left the house around 9:30 in the morning, got up there at like 11 something. It was like a 2-hour drive, or an hour and 40-minute drive. Met some really cool people in the parking lot, just tailgating and just chilling out. There was people that were parked right next to us. They had 2 tents set up, a grill, a couple of coolers. It was super awesome. I mean, these guys were set up. It was like an NFL game that they were going to. Yeah, everybody was super cool. Couldn't have asked for a better event. Even on the second day for the Burnout Rivals, the Burnout competition, they were sold out, but the track still wasn't at capacity. So if people showed up that didn't have tickets, and they talked with the ticket booth people, they were still able to buy tickets and be let in, which is really, really cool. Because, you know, imagine you drove all the way from New Jersey or Maine or something like that to Connecticut, and you find out you can't buy a ticket. That's terrible. It's an awful feeling. But they were able to accommodate extra people, and both days were sold out. So it was awesome. It was super rowdy. My mom loved it. I took my dad, like I said, the first day. He loved it, even though he didn't know anybody except for Derek from Vice Grip Garage. But super cool. Kind of bummed that Demo Matt didn't make it, but I totally understand from the Microsoft standpoint, and the flights being delayed and everything. I mean, hell, look at Kevin from KSR. He barely even made it to perform in the New England 900. So, and he won. He won. It was awesome. Alright guys, well, I'm rambling on, so I'm just going to continue this video and continue to edit my photos and everything, because I took a lot of really cool photos, which I'm going to be posting up on the fan page. But yeah guys, this draws a conclusion to the New England 900, and what an awesome day it was. Or even 2 days it was. So I'm gonna end it off here. If you guys wouldn't mind liking and subscribing, that would be great. I'd really appreciate that. Let's just see where this takes us. If you guys enjoy the content, drop a comment down below. Let me know if you have any feedback for me. I would love the constructive criticism, and let's keep it going.